When I was a kid, I wanted to be a pilot. The skies, the sound of jet engines, the feeling of being above it all. That dream never really left. But life had other plans. So now I'm doing the next best thing. I'm finally chasing that childhood dream inside Microsoft Flight Simulator. In this series, I'll be going through real pilot style trainings, missions, challenges, all the way from a beginner in a Cessna to hopefully earning my virtual commercial pilot license. Today is the first step. We'll go through some early training sessions and get a feel for the skies. And hey, if you had a dream as a kid, drop it in the comments. Let's see how many of us are still chasing them. And don't forget to like the video if you are ready to take off with me. Let's do our
All the
private
training
pilot
lessons you'll need
license.
to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
Okay. So if you see, I had done these, but let's get going again.
Let's get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 172, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies. In front of you is the yoke.
Yep.
The yoke is like a steering wheel, more or less.
Yes.
Turn it left or right to control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons.
Okay, so this
Okay.
is the ailerons.
Now, the difference
This
between
is
the
the
yoke
rudder.
and the steering wheel is you can pull or
No.
push on the yoke. This controls the elevator at the back of the
Elevator.
aircraft to make it climb or descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer while you pull on the yoke. You can see how it affects the elevator.
So it is inverse.
Nice.
When
Down
you're
at your feet are the rudder pedals. They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes. In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections, for coordinating turns or compensating for a plane's tendency
It's
to pull
1
up during
a.m. right
takeoffs
now.
and climbs. Look at the vertical
Okay,
tail
where are
while
you from?
operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder.
Vertical tail. Okay, rudder
Great.
is. It controls.
The skills you've learned. As you can see, we're cruising at 6,000 feet on a north heading of 360 degrees. Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading.
Okay. So we have to go to 5,500 feet.
While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed.
Let's go back to 1800. You have to reduce our throttle, maintain a northbound heading. So let's bang light and let's descend at, I guess, 1000 or 1000 feet per minute should be fine. Okay, our heading has changed.
While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed. That's good.
Okay, we couldn't maintain
Now,
our
climb
heading,
to
but
6,000 feet and turn to a south heading.
okay. So we have
On
to
the Cessna
turn
172, you need full power to climb effectively.
full power. And let's do a almost a 20-degree bang. So we are doing a 20-degree bang and also
You can
climbing.
start the climb when you're ready.
We are starting the climb while we are banking. So we are at
Start
around
the climb when you're ready.
23 degrees, I guess. Let's bang a bit more and get a heading correct. Then I guess we can climb up. Let's climb up. We have almost out heading. Yep. You're not climbing. Okay, we reached.
Nice. The turn was good, but try to climb faster in the future.
Yeah, climb was slow. We needed to climb a bit faster.
Alright, it's time to look at our aircraft from the outside, so take your time if you want to inspect it.
Okay.
You might have noticed some extra bits on your aircraft. These are the covers and chocks.
Yeah, we have to remove
Covers are
those.
installed when the plane is not in use and are meant to avoid damaging its sensitive parts. Chocks are there to immobilize the aircraft. You'll need to remove them before
Okay.
takeoff.
So we have 3 things to remove: the engine covers, these are the tire chocks. So basically, like, chocks are basically stoppers so that the plane doesn't move, and the pitted cover. So pitted cover, not sure, it might be something which helps us. Let's remove the engine covers. Static port cover. This is the static port cover. Remove chocks. Let's
And
remove
we're
the
done to the
chocks.
outside. Now that we're sure your aircraft is functional and ready to taxi, let's check the inside.
So you can check our flaps also if you want. You can examine them. Left aileron, if you want to check if that's working, we can do those things as well. We can also check the back of our plane, so our elevator is working or not. That we can check like this. The rudder, we can check if it's working or not. And we can't really remove the rudder or move them. Flaps also, we don't move them since they're hydraulically working, so those don't move. The aileron on this planes move through manual force, so we can check. Let's go full power. We are lifting at
Use
50.
your rudder to stay on the center line, and keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots.
We're doing a 55 knots.
Good. Now, gently pull back on the yoke.
Ouch. Angle of attack of 3 degrees.
And we're airborne.
Let's go.
Don't sink. Don't
No,
sink.
I don't want to sink.
Don't sink.
Line up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple of inches above the horizon. That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude. Maintain 75 knots and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time. Focus on flying straight. Use your rudders to remove the left yaw our plane has when climbing. You can see your current yaw input by looking at the MFD's slip skid indicator.
Okay. Let's start.
For this landing exercise, I want you to focus on the yoke only. We're close enough to the runway to land safely without adding any throttle. Maintain a speed of around 65 knots. Pitch down if you're going too slow. Pitch up if you're too fast. Keep your airspeed at 65 knots. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare. To flare means to raise the nose of the aircraft to slow your descent for a softer landing, but without ever leveling off or climbing. The main landing gear will touch down before the nose wheel does.
We're not aligned with the runway. Now we are. So we are trying to maintain 65 knots and aligning it with the runway as well.
500.
So we're going pretty slow. Let's switch to the
We're coming
external
up
view.
on flare height. Resist the temptation to pull back. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
No, I messed it up.
Nice. Now, apply the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line.
I messed up that landing at the end. External view wasn't
That was excellent.
a nice thing, but I got an excellent rating. So not sure if external view was the right call. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, then do like, share and subscribe. Also let me know your thoughts in the comments. And in the next video, we are going to be seeing my first solo flight as well as my first test. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.